Hi girls, welcome to another vlog. Truly do not mind the state of me. I feel like the best time to chat with y'all and catch up is when I'm getting ready. So I come on here looking a little crazy sometimes, but I'm a new mama. You know, that's what you're gonna get sometimes. It's Friday morning. I am just getting the tiniest bit ready. I pretty much actually, I would say every single day, including one of the days I was in the hospital with her, I get a little bit ready because I feel like shit when I don't. I'll just be honest. I do not feel like I can take on the day in any way, shape, or form if I'm like 0% ready. So here's what we've got going on. I have been solo parenting for the first time ever this week. Corey went back to work like almost 3 weeks ago now, but he works from home. And then this week he had a business trip out of the country. So he is actually getting back really late tonight. I feel so thankful to him that he was willing to come back on the first opportunity. Usually when he has a business trip, he's like, okay, I'm gonna stay to the very end, spend the night and then fly home. But he was like, I'm gonna leave a little bit early from the sessions and sprint to the airport and come home because he knows I'm here by myself. And I have a lot to say that I don't have time to say right now about my first week of solo parenting, but we'll talk about it in a little bit. My cleaning lady is coming and my house, I think I did this exact same thing in my last vlog. My house is just messy. The sink is just got dishes in it and I need to do bottle washing and sterilizing, and she can't really do her job of scrubbing and cleaning the house if I've got stuff everywhere. And honestly, I am not equipped to handle all this housework by myself. It is crazy. And my brother-in-law and my parents, they've been coming over and they'll empty the trash, do the litter box, little things like that, the diaper pail. But just daily maintenance of dishes and everything, and I don't know, just laundry. I'm not even cooking, but dishes just appear. It's just a lot for one person. But I have 45 minutes before she gets here, and I am going to kind of reset my house, and then I'm gonna go run a couple errands. I really need new walking and running shoes. I got cleared to work out a week and a half ago, and I've been wanting to get back into running postpartum. And so I was like, and I walk every day. I already walked for an hour with her in the stroller this morning. And I was like, why are my feet low-key hurting? I'm like, girl, you bought these shoes, which I love, my On Clouds, in the first trimester, and you're still wearing them. They're just worn out. I've walked 1.5 million miles in them. So I'm hoping that if she can do a good nap in her carrier, which y'all, this is the Artipop, it's everything. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get myself the denim color for Mother's Day because I just am obsessed and I want something that's more, I don't know, summery, beachy. We're going to the beach soon. I don't want to be wearing black leopard print over my sundresses if I can avoid it. But I also think we'll pick up lunch, something just casual. And then I don't really know what the rest of the day will hold. I have a few things I need to do on my computer, work stuff, and I don't know. We'll kind of see. This time when she's in my carrier is extremely valuable productivity time. So I'm going to try to do a bunch of chores while she's in here. But yeah, kind of just try and make it through one more day of solo parenting. It's crazy because even obviously when Corey's here, he's working and he works remotely, but he's still busy and he's in his office with the door closed basically all day. But it's so different. Obviously having help overnight, he does one of the night feedings, he does basically all of the laundry, dishes, washes and brings me my pump parts, does all this stuff. And of course if I'm in a bind and need help with her, he can help me. And it has just been so intense doing it all by myself, and she's not even 7 weeks old, so it's definitely newborn vibes. And I'm very proud of both of us, Claire James and I, for making it through. She's such an angel. I couldn't love her more. lip stain honestly is such a hack for when you just need like a very low-key little bit of color on your lips. Hi, Stevie. Stevie just like comes up and kind of like sniffs the baby and doesn't really do anything else. I think she's just like making sure everything's good, but she's not overly obsessed. I've been vlogging basically every day on TikTok, and I want to do like a vlog a week for YouTube. I did a sit down video where I did, I told my birth story, and that was really like fun. I felt like I liked the sit down format, and I want to do a few more of those about like postpartum, even pregnancy, just different stuff. So I'm hoping to just continue to be very consistent on YouTube and figure out like how I can make that doable for myself. I even enjoy the editing. I feel like it really gives me something productive to do when she's like napping in the carrier. I can stand and edit, and it's been really good for me to have a little bit of like work stuff going on without it being overwhelming. So anyways, I just have on little linen pants from Target that I'm living in, this Aritzia top, and like I said, my Artipop, and my hair is wet. I haven't air dried my hair in so long, but I've been doing it recently because I do not have time to give myself a blowout. And I just use the Kerastase hair oil that I love and the Crown Affair air dry cream. And then I like clip it up like crazy messy like this. And it actually dries with a lot of volume. And then I'll touch it up when it's dry like the next day with my Revlon One Step. And honestly, I don't mind it at all. And I know as summer like rolls in and the humidity comes in more, it'll even get more curly. Anyone else's cat like incessantly knock things off the counter? Like, it's really annoying. So many things that I used to find cute before I had the baby, I'm now like, that is so annoying. But I try to be nice because I told myself I'm not going to be that person that like is hateful towards my animal. And now that I have a kid, but I'm like, don't knock that binky on the floor, so help me God. Okay, let's go take our prenatal vitamin and fold some laundry. Thrilling stuff, y'all. I'll be honest, Corey essentially does like all of the laundry in our house, and I'm not loving being in charge of it. And I feel like that's how it should be if you're a breastfeeding mom. Like, let your husband handle it, you know?
Woman, that's why you said it's an insanely inappropriate disgusting scene. Like, I hate it. But the thing is, like, it wouldn't like, just like, honestly. That she had like a really good man, a restaurant in New York City. You're a new man. Like, I'm sorry.
Oh, really? If he can't. I swear it looks like a tornado comes through the nursery every night, and I don't even use that much stuff. It's like the egg light is dead, like my drinks, the bottle, like it's like I'm not throwing things everywhere, but it just looks really crazy. Need to place today because we are always out of burp cloths, and I'm like, I can't be doing laundry all the time just to have more burp cloths. Like, we just need to like have more. Running a little bit late, which is honestly fine because Claire James is taking a great nap. And usually if I stay standing and kind of like moving, she'll keep sleeping for sometimes like 2 or more hours, and she really needs a good nap. Like I said, she didn't have a great nap in her stroller. So I'm just making myself my second coffee. I was gonna go drive through like Dunkin'. I've been craving a coffee that someone else made me, but I try to not drink my coffee like really past noon, or any caffeine, because I just don't want it to keep her up at night and I don't want to like risk it. So I'm gonna just make myself a quick cold brew here. I love this cold brew. What is this? This Stoke cold brew. Just unsweet black. It's really, really good. So just making myself one of those. I may regret having my caffeine right now because I know I'm gonna be so tired in the afternoon, but you can't overthink it. I'm like, I have the time, I'm gonna have a coffee. Anyways, I have time to do some editing now. That's kind of like what I try to do when I have her in the carrier. Is it's easier for me to work on my phone when she's like napping on me. Like I obviously can't use my computer when I'm like contact napping sitting in the nursery chair. So I do need to do a little bit of editing on my phone quick, but I'm just gonna do probably like one TikTok, and then I have a bunch of emails to answer that are easier on my computer, so I'll probably do those. That's really good. I'll do those while she's still sleeping. I always feel like her little feet get cold, but socks do not stay on, and her like core body temperature is so warm when she's on me. I overheat. So I have this like really nice like buffet sideboard situation in my kitchen, and kind of like in the hallway, and I just stand at it because it's a little bit higher, and I just stand and I bounce her so she stays asleep and has a good nap, and I work. So I'm gonna hopefully get like 45 minutes of work done, and then head out to run some errands and grab lunch. I might pick up my mom. It's a lot easier to run errands with her when there's someone who can sit in the back seat with her and make sure her binky stays in. Otherwise, we enter some screaming times sometimes. I'm just gonna do a little bit of work. Oh, one thing I did want to say, my kind of philosophy with working right now with her is, obviously I'm predominantly just gonna be a stay-at-home mom. Sorry if it's loud, also my dishwasher's running right under the camera, but I also think it's extremely healthy. It feels very, very healthy for me mentally to have some things going for myself. So just like for like content creation, opportunities, my different platforms, like I'm really focusing in there and trying to treat that a lot more like a job. And I'm just really committed though to doing it while she's sleeping. Obviously when she's a newborn, it's really hard to do like chores when she's awake, but as she gets older, like dishes, cooking, laundry, all that can be done like while she's awake and hanging out with me. And like me being on my phone or my computer is all stuff that I really want to do when she's asleep. So right now I'm having to do everything while she's asleep, and she sleeps a lot, so it's fine. I know the newborn and like little baby phase, I think before 3 months probably, is all very just kind of like scattered, do what you can when you can. But point being, I'm really I pretty much have a black and white, like no being on my phone when she's awake rule, and I love that because I want to be so present with her, and I could just stare at her the whole time she's sleeping, but I fight off like so intentional. I literally like work so hard to fight off that mom guilt and those feelings of anxiety. Like I need to just be like 100% paying attention to the baby all the time. I'm like, you can't do that 24 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? So when she's sleeping and she's cozy and happy and she's in the carrier and I literally like just lean down and smell and kiss her head, I get some work done, and it's good for my mind. Mom is getting us some strawberries from the strawberry truck. It's been here for as long as I can remember, and they're so good.
She used to like me.
She gave you
She gave me 100. So she said this is only her 3rd day in Madison.
pretty.
So she's Do you think she's warm yet?
Yeah, I took the blankie off. It's just right there in my bag if we want it. I don't know how long she'll hang out.
I like Chick-fil-A. I do. Like last week, I did my wraps all week.
Mm-hmm.
Yummy.
So good.
But
Y'all, this is my life right now. We're just having a little contact nap. I nursed her over at my parents' after lunch, and she's taking like the most solid nap ever, so I'm just chilling. Editing on my phone, online shopping, you know. I'm quickly becoming convinced that the most expensive part of having kids is how much you're sitting, like doing contact naps and shopping. Like, she's not that expensive, but I'm spending a shit ton of money holding her. Okay, I just put Claire down in her crib for an attempted crib nap. I try this at least once a day. She's awake. I just got this Nanit like monitor. It's fabulous, but we'll see if she like soothes herself back to sleep. I'm not like concerned about her napping in her crib necessarily, like for my own convenience. It'd be nice, but it's so unpredictable. Like, she's probably not gonna nap right now. She was just so sleepy. I thought I'd try, but I feel like it's just good practice to try and see. So I'll go like, I usually give her like 15 to 30 minutes where I'm like going in, going out, soothing, and like I never let her just like scream. Like, she's so little. We just do it while she's like peaceful and content. She might be a little bit squirmy, but yeah, I'll go check on her and just soothe her. And if she does decide to nap in her crib, I'm going to wash and like prep all the strawberries my mom picked up for us because they're so perishable. And then I have a little bit more work I need to do, but we'll probably do one more carrier nap. I don't have anyone coming to help me tonight. Yeah, we'll see. I think she's gonna fuss, but anyways, you just gotta play it by ear with a newborn, you know? I'm gonna wash these strawberries that we picked up. They're so gorgeous, but fresh strawberries like really do go bad so fast. So I like to wash and chop them like as soon as I get home. Literally stunning bowl of strawberries. And I'm just gonna do cool water. And then I have a diluted white vinegar mixture in here that I just like spray onto them, and that kind of like kills any like really yucky stuff, but mainly like strawberries are just really dirty when you get them. So she may fall asleep. We'll see. It's really not something I stress myself out about. Like, she's so young that I want her to nap on me anyways. It's like very regulating for us both, but this is good practice, and it does give me like a second to get a few things done. So we'll see. She's napped so much today. She doesn't really need another long nap right now, so we'll let her have a little bit of wakeful time. And then I'll probably do one more carrier nap today before we do like bedtime routine. But I'm gonna at least get these washed while she's semi-content. Okay, well, I guess we can like chat while I do this. I need lip gloss. I literally keep a lip gloss in my kitchen drawer because I can't speak when my lips are dry. Like, just a little like rescue on that nap, and I actually think she is gonna sleep a little bit, so that's good. So I feel like I like have to say that I know I'm well aware, at least I feel like this kind of content where I'm just like in my house so freaking much. Stevie, she like knows that I have the baby and that Corey's not here, and I promise you she's like acting out so much more. It's so bad. Anyways, I feel like, and this is just my commentary on like myself personally and like mom content for me just in my house all the time like literally like loading and unloading the bottle washer and the dishwasher, and like doing like little things with food and stuff, like it's not the most thrilling thing of all time or like the most adventurous like mom content ever, but I am like learning to be a stay-at-home mom, right? Like it was all fun and games when Corey was on paternity leave, and now that he's back at work, like it's a huge shift for me and for any mom. And I would never call myself like the most domestic person ever. Stevie, I literally, sorry, you want some water? You can have water, but you can't come over here. Yeah. Good girl. I would never call myself the most like domestic person ever. I love to cook. I love decorating the home. I love a lot of things about like having a house and stuff, but I have never been one who's like, yes, let me reset the house, like do laundry and like do dishes. Like I have a very helpful husband, and I also have always worked, and so we very much like share the responsibilities, and it's been and will continue to be a big adjustment for me to like be predominantly a stay-at-home mom. And I think I was talking this morning about how I find that it's really healthy for me at the moment to have a little bit of like work stuff going on. And even though content creation is very much like a side project for me, and it's not a full-time job or a full-time income. Oh, my cat like hacking up a hairball on my freshly cleaned counters when my cleaning lady like just left. Yeah, great. So classic. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh yeah, I feel like I still kind of am like struggling to find like the time to do everything. Like I have had like certain like briefs and stuff to go over in my email inbox, like things that have to be done on my computer for like over a week now. Like some of it's literally probably expired. Like the opportunity is probably no longer open to me, but it's hard. It's hard to find the time, because if I don't get certain things done, like when she's in the carrier, you know, or when she's down for a nap, which this will last maybe 30 minutes, and like I have stuff I need to do around the house. Like sometimes I can't always just be on my phone and like be doing work stuff. Like it's still a lot, even just doing that, which some people will roll their eyes at, but it's an adjustment. Okay. Like motherhood is an adjustment no matter what the situation may be, as far as like stay at home mom. Some of these are really overripe already. As far as like stay at home mom or working mom or whatever. But I was telling a friend of mine recently, like, motherhood to at least to a newborn, right? So Claire James is going to be 7 weeks old on Sunday. At least being a mom to a newborn, like your days are both extremely the same, like again and again and again, like the feeds, the diaper changes, the naps, this, the that, but they're also like extremely different. Like this is the first time in like 4 days that she's actually fallen asleep in her crib, and I've had 2 seconds to myself without someone else holding her. You know, this was the first time in like 3 days that she let me walk for a full hour with her in the stroller, but she also didn't sleep, so that impacted like her next nap. And it's just like a whole other beast, honestly. With like figuring out how to rationalize the days being like so the same but so different. And I was like, this is just my content right now, and this is what I'm gonna film and turn the camera on to do. And like this is truly like what I want to do in this stage, is just like share. And I also think there's so much to say about sharing your life when you have kids, and like, are you going to show them? Like, are they going to be at the center of your content? Like, what's that going to look like? And for me, I always have only ever wanted to share and like create content because I spent my 20s building a life that I've like loved and that I think is fun and interesting. And I wanted to share that. And I, like outside of, you know, what I did for work or whatever. And I still feel like that applies. Like my child is a big part of that, but I still want to find ways to like share things that are just like me. And I think a lot of it comes down honestly to like your style of vlogging. Like there are a lot of people who show like every single little thing, putting their kids down for a nap, like doing this, doing that, like with the kids. And then I kind of am more inclined to be just like kind of here's what I'm doing, and like really just having private sacred moments like with my daughter. And so I'll be, I'm sure, imperfect and just figuring out like what resonates with me as far as sharing goes. But I do think that just the act of filming YouTube vlogs and like having them to edit is very good for me. I think that doing short form content all the time, like always editing and posting TikToks exclusively, is like kind of exhausting. Like short form content is a lot. It's very quick, you know, it's a whole lot of things. So I think this is good for me. Like I said, Claire James is going to be 7 weeks old. So that makes me like 7 weeks out, you know, postpartum. And I'm just like feeling amazing. I, you know, have never done this before, so I have nothing to compare it to. But so far, at least, postpartum has been fine. And the newborn phase has been like truly nothing but a joy. I love her so much. And she's the sweetest, cutest thing of my entire life. She's like brought my family so much closer, and she just brought so much joy like into our lives, and it's just the best ever. And as someone who used to live their life in a very like type A, like regimented way, it's genuinely been so refreshing for me to adjust to a schedule that's a little bit unpredictable, but it's all fun and joyful and good. And you know, it's a lot of like, well, if I get my walk in today and she lets me do that, amazing. And if not, I get to have a contact nap with her, and like that's amazing too. And having that mindset has truly changed everything for me. And like that's what I would probably say to any new mom is if you can be as like type B as possible and as flexible with like your needs, like obviously have your non-negotiables. Like I'm like, I will take a shower, like I will brush my teeth multiple times a day, honestly. I will have a coffee first thing. There are a few things for me that are non-negotiables, but there are other things like when it comes to maybe working out or having a spotless house or whatever it is that was your kind of like rigid requirement before you had children. I find that like trying your best rather than like holding on so tightly, being like, oh my gosh, like I have to do this or my day is ruined. Letting go of that wherever you possibly can is going to make your experience with a newborn so much more enjoyable than like it could be. So I'm like fully rambling, but there's a lot to discuss, and I'm chopping my strawberries. It's a good time to talk, but I have so many. I'm probably gonna have to freeze some, and I would make a strawberry pie. Y'all, I'm obsessed with the summer strawberry pie, but it's not the time for me to be baking or generally like cooking. So I'm gonna make a bowl of strawberries for myself right now as like a treat. And because I don't have help tonight, because my family, my mom's been helping me like every night, or my sister, with like dinner while Corey's been gone, because like there's just no way I'm cooking. But they're at a wedding, and so since I have no coverage, I think for dinner I'm literally gonna have like a big Greek yogurt bowl with like a ton of strawberries and granola and honey, and that sounds fantastic. I could honestly go for that right now, but I'm just gonna have some strawberries with whipped cream instead and wait, because I eat dinner pretty early. It's already 5, so once she's up and in her carrier for a nap, I'll have dinner. But this is why I like YouTube, because I can just like yap, and I'm gonna like timestamp this. I'm gonna say it so I'll remember. I'm gonna timestamp on the screen, so if y'all don't want to listen to like a brain dump yap, you don't have to. But if you do, you can. I think having a little background noise from a fellow mom just doing a mundane chore, kind of fun, you know, kind of chic. I have this whipped cream. I actually bought this to make like dirty sodas with. Oh, see, stretch. Oh. Okay, we just went down for a little nap in the carrier. Y'all, I told y'all, I think I talked about how I love the Artipop so much. I've talked about it on TikTok a lot, but how I was like, oh, I don't know if the, you know, black like leopard print is really vibing for like summer and stuff. I think I found the denim one, which I'm so excited about. So hopefully I can get that in soon. Anyways, I'm about to have what I'm calling a power hour, because I'm trying to get her to actually go to sleep in here, but I don't want her to take too long of a nap, and usually her naps are a little shorter in the evening. So we're gonna do like an hour and 15-minute nap in our carrier here. And I am gonna do like a million things. Like I said, I don't have help tonight. Corey's not here. And my mom can't come over. So I do want to give her a bath because we do like we've been doing bath time like every other night for her, and her skin's been doing like really amazing with that schedule. I know, puppy, it's hard to sleep in the afternoon. I know. She gets like so restless in the afternoon, but she's been so good. Good nap today. One more. I know. Anyways, I'm gonna just keep standing and bouncing and hopefully get her to sleep. But when she wakes up, we're gonna do bath, little walk outside if we still have some daylight, because that like really calms her down. Actually, we'll probably do a walk first to give her some wakeful time, and then we'll do a little bath and bedtime, which takes a while to be completely honest. But in my power hour, I'm going to try to drink this entire Stanley. I just put some electrolytes in here. I just find that hydration like really obviously affects my milk supply. And I haven't drank that much today, so I'm gonna chug that and probably another body armor. And then I'm going to get all my pump parts assembled, which I actually think I'm gonna start that now because that's kind of my like thing for the nighttime, is like needing to have all my stuff together so that if she's fussy or if she like goes down to sleep and I don't want to be making a bunch of noise, everything is ready to go. And then I also have a few like work emails that I still feel like I need to address. I'll probably do one more quick little email check on things. And yeah, other than that, the house is spotless, clean, because my cleaning lady was just here. And I'm not really tackling any projects, obviously, until Corey gets home. So that's going to be our little evening. It's really thrilling stuff, you guys. Like, I can't even tell you how much I know y'all are entertained by this, but this is just what it is right now. Today's actually been a really successful day. I kind of mark my benchmarks by like the things we can achieve, right? Of course, as long as she's happy and healthy for that day, then we're at 100%. But things that get us to like 110%, we went on an hour-long walk, over an hour long, in the stroller today with like minimal screaming. So I got like good exercise. I liked my outfit today. Love the shirt. Bought 2 more from Aritzia today. I'm telling you, I'm spending money like it's going out of style when I'm sitting there doing contact naps. We had good feeds, really good nursing today. She took a nap in her crib, even though it was short, like great. It's just like the little wins are the big wins every day in life, but especially in motherhood. And we've been playing together a little bit. She had a little bit of like smiling, cooing. She's just starting to engage with me a little bit more. So, and we had a 2.5-hour carrier nap this morning. So I'm calling it a win, a snuggly contact nap. It was a fabulous, beautiful day, albeit not the most adventurous, but it's new mommy time, you know? We're a little restless, so we're having a little outside walking time because we're not really napping. I fully did not water the plants the whole time Corey was on his business trip. I can't take care of the plants. I'm already taking care of the child. So hopefully the boxwoods don't die. Look at all the flowers in our yard. I'm obsessed. get up and sit in her chair with her and like have my coffee. I think it's so important for us to get fresh air. So I throw on a little workout outfit. I might be overdressed in this long sleeve shirt. It's only like 60 something degrees. And then I have our stroller. This is the Jules Air 2. I could talk more about strollers if y'all care. We have the bassinet attachment. It's actually a travel stroller. We really like it. And then I have it all cozy in here, and I have her binky, and I have my little portable hatch. We love the hatch products in this house, so we can have walkie mama, walkie walkie walkie. And sometimes this goes well, and sometimes it doesn't, but what do we say? All we can do is try. And we're gonna go for a walkie. Yes, I'm wearing the exact same outfit as yesterday because miraculously I did not get spit up on, pooped on, just breast milk on, anything. It was shocking, but we have some friends coming over today and I liked this shirt. It was just easy and I was just like, I'm gonna throw it back on and it's fine. My hair is getting crazy because I air dried it and I don't really know what to do with it, so I'm gonna just leave it for a second. Sometimes when my hair's a little frizzy, hold on. Corey is still sleeping. He got in so late last night. Sometimes when my hair's a little frizzy, I'll use this like styling cream, and it's like a hair oil. Doesn't really like help with like fluffiness in my opinion, but this kind of like, I don't know, tames things down. Claire James is having a little nap, obviously. And I was gonna have another coffee, but then I was thinking I might wanna go get a coffee from Dunkin', like an iced coffee. And so I think I'm gonna let her have her nap, which could literally last 2 hours, but that's fine. I want her to be comfy, cozy. I'm just gonna like edit, do a little work, sterilize, like wash and sterilize bottles, just like do things around the house that need to be done. And then my dad's birthday is today and I ordered him some photos from Walgreens, which I do all the time. Like framed photos are like such a signature parent gift and they love it. And so I'm thinking I might, if he's still sleeping or if he needs just like a second to unpack and stuff, I might load her up and go pick up my photos and get myself an iced coffee. But I can't decide because I could also like make myself a coffee and sit and enjoy it while she's napping, and that sounds nice too, so we'll see. In case y'all don't have me on TikTok, I was just filming a really big like snack review because I used to be somebody who had to have everything homemade. I was like prepping all my snacks, all my meals. Like before you have a baby, you have time to do so many things that you absolutely do not have time to do. once you have them. So these are the things that I've discovered in my like solo parenting times, especially with Corey being gone, that are like still clean, really good, and they're keeping me hydrated and fed, because I notice a really big dip in my milk supply at the end of the day when I go to pump if I don't drink enough or eat enough during the day. And obviously like just being hungry when you're breastfeeding is like a recipe for a bad mood. So anyways, these are my faves. This is the only thing that's not from Costco. It's the Flav City Vanilla Cream All-in-One Protein Smoothie Powder. This with orange juice is such an easy protein shake. I got some of that in gifting and I will be repurchasing. I love that. I was making like homemade oat energy balls, which I love, but I just don't have the time really. And so I found these little granola bites, they're called, from Costco. I'm obsessed. I've eaten like 6 of them this morning. They're so good. And it's just a more convenient way to like eat your oats, which are great for milk supply, but not have to sit down and eat like a bowl of oatmeal, which I do not have the time for. RX bars, I love. I'm a little burnt out on them at the moment because I ate them a lot in the first like 3 weeks postpartum. But they have really good ingredients, a lot of protein and carbs, and they're just really good. But this is my newest find from RX Bar. It's their protein energy bites. They're strawberry peanut butter flavored, and they are so good. They're like my little treat for the day. They're a perfect little breakfast if you just need to grab something and run out the door. But I love these as like my afternoon treat for something a little bit cleaner than like a cookie or whatever. Also, that Cascadian Farms blueberry like granola, they make a cereal. It's so good. It's sweetened with fruit. It's just delicious, and again, like good carbs, like oats and stuff. I have that at night with almond milk sometimes, and it's fab. Fairlife protein shakes, not the cleanest thing ever, but so good when you just need to throw something in your bag or grab something really quick when I'm like running to breastfeed her and then I know I'm going to get nap trapped. These are fabulous, and they have 30 grams of protein. I've been cranking through body armors. They have a variety pack at Costco. These are so good. They have coconut water in them. They're really good for breastfeeding. I've just heard the best things. They have a bunch of electrolytes, a lot of good antioxidants, vitamins, that kind of stuff. But they taste good, and I open one and leave it on the counter right here for when I get up to breastfeed at night, and I work on it all through the night. It makes the biggest difference because I'm so parched when I don't have something ready for me. Yeah, these are fantastic, and I usually will also drink one like if I'm running errands. I'll grab one and throw it in the car, because like the Stanley, I love it for at home, but I can't wrangle it when I'm loading her into the car. So these are great. And then chops, or these Kirkland grass-fed beef sticks, really good for like a snack, or if you don't have time, if I don't have time to like make something for lunch and I just need like a quick protein, sometimes I'll have this. Another quick protein that some people think is weird, but I like, are these Wild Pacific sardines from Costco. These are great if you have like sourdough toast or crackers, or I'll eat them with these avocado cups, which are another one of my favorites. They're so good. Healthy fats are so important. Like protein's obviously important, but getting your healthy fats in when you're breastfeeding, and just when you're postpartum and you want to like keep as much of your hair as possible and like keep your skin looking good, healthy fats are so good. So anyways, those are my faves, and I'm gonna honestly wait to put these away. I'm just gonna leave the mess out for a second, and I think I'm gonna make a coffee and sit down and do some editing, because, well, we'll see if I can sit down. Sometimes in the carrier she doesn't like that. But I should at least have another like 30 minutes. She's kind of stirring, but usually I can really settle her good in here. And I'm gonna just chug my water and see how long I can get her to sleep.
Obviously, if we can find a totally open area. Hey, Casey.
I don't know, I just got it on the side.
Okay, we just got back from lunch. I think I'm going to end the vlog here, because I always say I'm going to do a day in my life, and then I like continue it on and on. But We just like to have some friends over for... I thought we were having wine, but one of them's pregnant. Has to drive somewhere after this, and I'm breastfeeding. I don't really care about alcohol right now. So I think we're having a sparkling water event here, but it's fun. Say thanks for hanging out with us. We're gonna go eat.